Everyone comes to SEMA to see the custom cars. But what if I told you the most interesting stuff isn't the cars at all?
We now have a fully functional custom platform.
I spent the week at SEMA, and these are the things that really stood out. From polyglass GTs to wide ovals, red lines to blue streaks, and even radial TAs and the Coupe Cabre. Raised white letters were the sign of high performance in the 60s and 70s. This trend is back, but with a modern twist. The letters are printed and not just white. I think this is going to explode in 26 based on how many we saw at SEMA. And I think the peak is the totally custom sidewall. The second cool trend I saw looks like a combination of cars ripped out of the pages of manga, crossbred with the crazy vehicles from Borderlands. It was best represented by the artist Stielbruch, who had two works on display at the SATA stand. The work is done with everything from markers to full-fledged paint guns and combines elements of graffiti with the hand-drawn cartoon highlighting of the panel gaps and character lines. There was a project being worked on during the show, but I was not able to catch any of the action. I asked a person at the booth when Stielbruch would work on it next, and the answer was, who knows? He shows up when he wants. Artist. Those were the trends set to take off. Now, here are some that can go away. Let's start with the stance bros. I know the fans think it looks cool, but all that negative camber transforms even the hottest sports car into a worse than a worn out Camry in the handling department. Let this one die. This one's more interesting. A tire stretched over a too wide rim solely to fit the fender lip and the gap between the rim and bead. It looks really cool parked, but sacrifices too much in motion for me. Next up is good old snake oil. I heard this guy claim his oil additive increased mileage by 25%. If there were an additive that improved mileage by 2.5%, it would come stock in every car made. There isn't one. Last is this gas smell eliminator. I don't have an issue with their claims, I'm sure it works great. It's just a container of activated carbon. I do have an issue with them charging $200 for it though, when you could DIY it for a tenth of that. Now, let's look at the stuff I want to steal from SEMA. Let's start with a welder. According to Miller, this 215 Pro can handle everything in your garage. This Tremec manual transaxle will let anyone build an LS-powered supercar. Everyone needs a quality spray gun.
If you're looking for one gun to do almost everything in your garage, paint shop, weekend warrior style, we would recommend a SATA Jet 1500 low sol. It's a gun that covers most of our prime jobs, solid colors, base and clear coats. It's not an entry gun, it's more like a mediocre gun between the entry and our top coat guns. This one would be the 1500. Nozzle sets between 1.3 and 1.4. I can do my base, my clear with it. I can spray my primer, my sealer with it. Very versatile gun. Like all of our SATA guns, aluminum body, stainless steel parts for the inside on the fluid section, can control, needle correct, and our add-on here on the back, our air pressure. You can digitalize this gun. You will see the air pressure, what we are putting in. You can see the air pressure, what goes out of the gun, what we are spraying.
Of course, I want this one. A trailer for the inevitable race car. I would love one of these Haas CNCs, assuming I can fit it in my garage. I'd even take the small one. Every garage needs artwork. This one is beautiful, but a little outside my budget. This company makes complete body in whites for classic cars. A Bronco is looking very tempting. EVs. Are they set to invade SEMA and the aftermarket? I checked out everything EV I saw to find out. There were quite a few one-off retrofits with EV power. This UK company is making classic mini EVs. There was a Tesla race car. And a Honda fuel cell race car. There were two companies that made complete retrofit chassis.
So this is electric performance chassis. I talked to these guys a little bit yesterday. They built a chassis with a battery and the powertrain. This particular car was the Mustang. Talked to the builder. He built it for a customer. He thought these guys had the best setup. So you can see right here, charge port in the back. Other than that, I mean, it still looks like a Mustang. There's another one here. Looks a little freeform with components go.
I'm Carlos from Hoffman EV. So this is our new foundation platform, which basically you take a direct or total Tesla Model 3, everything unbolts and then rebolts into the same location on our chassis, utilizing the original hardware. So it's an easy swap over to the chassis. The chassis runs about $8,500. And from that point, you now have a fully functional Tesla platform that benefits from all of the options that a Tesla comes with: full self-driving, all the safety mechanisms in place, sensors, cameras, all of that still work, but now it's on a platform that you can build anything you want. So it can become a utility vehicle for municipalities that are looking to get into greener transportation at a much lower price for smaller municipalities that may be more budget conscious. Platform, generally speaking, you can get into a platform that's fully functional, ready to build on for $15,000. It's a lot cheaper to get into an electric vehicle now, utilizing something like this, than it is to buy something purpose-built, brand new. So the question becomes now, in this iteration of hot rodding, or in I guess expanding upon what we've got to work with now, is do you drive brand new or do you drive recycled? This is recycled. It's way more affordable. We can now utilize these parts, keep them out of the landfill, and continue to extend the life and usage of them in a vehicle that can become extremely utilitarian. With a family vehicle out of it, track vehicle, utility vehicle, your imagination is pretty much the limit of this.
Tremec has a standalone EV engine, here mounted in an old FJ. I looked for tuners who work on EVs. The closest I could find was Auto Tuner.
Hi, I'm Benjamin from Auto Tuner. So we are a European-based company, and we manufacture the Auto Tuner tool. It's a tool that allows you to read and write ECUs and TCUs on more than 21,000 different vehicles. So we have here the compatibility list with all the brands you can find on the market, domestic cars as well as European cars. And to answer your question, we also cover some electric cars, even if at the moment we don't have such demand, because people who drive electric cars, usually they don't want to tune their cars, but we are getting into it. So we are adding more and more cars on a weekly basis. Our tool is subscription free, and we have no fees for the updates. So we can do many cars. We can do them with bench mode, which means that you have to do a pinout directly on the ECU or the TCU. We also do have the OBD protocols and some boot protocols. Yeah, thank you.
If you like this video, here's one that you're gonna love.